Okay, and I'm live. Hello, everyone. I will wait for a bit and then I will start to do the live. What? Didn't see this in a long time. I'm gonna share the link shortly. If you're watching, please let me know because I can read the comments. As I said, I will start shortly in like 2-3 minutes. I will wait for some people to join. Well, how are you guys? What's happening? There's like four of us right now. Who's watching, by the way? I was always curious. Hello, Inox. Like, where are you guys from? One moment to share the live to more people. I'm gonna share it in my Discord group. How are you on this Sunday? I never did lives on Sunday before. I only did them in the middle of the week because I thought that you would be more active then. But honestly, right now I'm sick. I'm still sick, so I thought that it's better for us to just be here on charts a bit. Somebody asked me if I will do in Romanian too. I will do it in Romanian too. Maybe if I will have enough time. I'm trying to make a lot of Romanian content too, but it depends a lot on how much time I have. Hello everyone. What's up? How are you? Where are you guys from, by the way? And also, I want to mention the fact that today I'm going to answer to Forex related questions, but not only Forex related questions, because this is what I'm doing all of the time. If you have any other type of question, I'm happy to answer to all of them. So basically, I think I can start with the ones that I got on Instagram, and then I will continue with the ones from the live, and also I will go on charts a little bit because tomorrow I will start trading, and I honestly I didn't watch the charts this weekend, so I'm going to watch them with you. So let me see if I got something interesting on Insta. Oh, I have a lot of questions actually. Let me see if there's something good here. Okay, somebody asked me if I provide signals. Again, I don't provide signals. I'm not rushing into creating any signal group. Your motivation for to keep going. Honestly, for example, I really felt in the last week that I didn't have any kind of motivation because I was sick, I lost my taste, I lost my smell. I was pretty sad. So for me, it's more about discipline. Even if I don't enjoy it right now, for example, if maybe I don't enjoy trading this much. Maybe I don't enjoy working this much just because I'm sick, but I will still do it because I remember why I started it and I remember how much I enjoy it. So I know that it's just a period of time that I should pass through. Okay. What's your opinion about fusion markets because you use it? I don't use it anymore. I used it for a while. I remember that I used it 1 month or 2 months last year, but right now I'm using Hero FX. And if you want to join, just go into the description box. I left a link there. So no, I don't use fusion markets. You're from Netherlands, India, Malawi. Hello. Oh, that's great. That's great. You are from a lot of sides of the world. Okay. Let me see. Sorry for being so slow, guys. I mean, I realize that I'm slow right now because usually I speak so fast. I go through charts so fast, but right now I feel like my speed is is something else. What do you know about ICT trading? Honestly, ICT is great. ICT is a great mentor, and from what I know, he has all of the information on public, so you can find them. You can find all of his videos on YouTube. What I heard, like the people complain about the fact that it's boring to watch ICT and it has a lot of information, and you should spend a lot of time on his YouTube channel. Whereas you know that right now, nowadays, people want something that is faster, something that is more like a resume. People don't have time to watch an entire mentorship that is like, I don't know, 40 hours, 60 hours. Like, it's too much for some people, especially because some of you guys have work to do. I don't know. Time is limited. So if you're interested in ICT trading, you can speak to the other mentor from FXA because he did a resume for all the information about ICT. How much time and money do you spend in your traveling? Honestly, right now, I don't consider myself as a traveler because I just figured it out that Malaysia is for me, so I will stay here for a while. I will stay here for a period. So I don't spend different as like I don't spend differently as I spend like in Romania in my hometown in my home country. Like it's the same amount of money anywhere. How old are you? I'm 24. Are you based in Kuala Lumpur? Yes, right now I'm based in Kuala Lumpur, but I think that I will visit some countries that are nearby Malaysia. Did you find a video editor? Right now I'm testing. I will see if I like to work with this person. If not, I will tell you guys. Okay, let me check some YouTube questions too. This is an interesting one. What do you think about the currencies associated with the US dollar in the coming months, considering that many countries no longer want to use the US dollar for international trade? Honestly, I think that it will have an impact in our trading too. We will see some impact on the XI, and for us, for Euro USD traders, GBP USD traders, we will see some movements, some changed movements. But honestly, we should just adapt to it because we're forex traders and we can adapt to any market conditions right now. Like I don't feel like it will affect us in a way. We will just have to change a little bit of our trading style, but not too much. Which indicator is your favorite? I don't use indicators right now. I consider them slow. I don't know. I know a lot of traders that use indicators and they're doing great, but they are not for me. What do you think about trading using a bot? Well, honestly, uh, I use I have an account connected to a bot, but I'm just testing it out. I don't want to speak about it until I see that it's good. As you may know, bots work for a period of time and then they crash and you basically lose all your money with most of them. So if you want to test out a bot and if you want to trade with a bot, I recommend you to not put a lot of money in that account because you know that you can you can blow the account. What time frame is best for smart money concepts? I don't consider that you should use one single time frame if you're using smart money concepts. Probably I hope that you're using smart money concepts in the right way and not the basic way. So I will tell you that you will have to start with a higher time frame narrative and analysis. For example, if you're a day trader, you should start with weekly, followed by daily, followed by 4 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. Then you move to 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute for your entry. What kind of other sources of income can we build? It depends a lot on who you are, what are your talents. For example, for me, I always opted for online sources of income that are online, because I wanted to travel a lot and I don't want to spend a lot of time, for example, in an office. I don't want to spend time with my coworkers. It's not for me. So whenever I search for something, I searched for flexible type of jobs, for example, projects, for example, I don't know. I remember that I started with graphic design, filter making, because I was a filter creator. it was on Instagram and also on Facebook. People paid me in order for me to create filters for them. There's a lot of this kind of jobs. So honestly, if you're talented and if you, I don't know, if you can do some graphic design online or YouTube editing, YouTube automation, these type of things, this would be pretty amazing for you at the start. But then go for something that is scalable. Like these type of services aren't scalable. People pay for you to do the job and that's it. But if you want something good that will last for years, go for a business that is scalable and that doesn't require a lot of work in advance. How do you align your technical analysis with the news? Example, NFP. Well, for me, it's pretty simple. I just avoid trading during news on my main account. If I want to trade news, I will just open another account to trade with it, because I don't mix stuff. Like I don't mix my main trading with trading the news. So, for example, this week on Friday, I didn't even watch the charts. Like it wasn't for me. I didn't want to trade the news. I just avoided it just because I was sick too. So it really depends if you want to mix the strategies or not. For me, again, I repeat, if I want to trade on news, I trade without using a stop loss, which is pretty bad if I'm using my main account, right? So I'm going to use a separate account with a smaller amount of money inside of it, and I will just trade for that day and withdraw my profits if I made some. Do you trade gold? No, I don't trade gold at the moment. At the moment, I only trade Euro USD and GBP USD. What is the average percentage you make per month? Honestly, right now it's somewhere around 20%. But I repeat, this is what I tell my students too. You should have an account that is safe, an account, for example, where you make around 5%, 10%. Then you should have some accounts where you play around a little bit, where you risk more. On that accounts, you can maybe rise up to 30%, 40%, and so on. And if you want some high risk accounts, that's great too. You can rise that accounts up to, I don't know, 70%, 80%. But keep in mind that you can lose the accounts forever. So I don't know, it really depends on you. For me, I repeat, I mix the accounts. I trade differently on multiple accounts. I don't use one single account, and I trade only on that one single account. I try to mix them up a little bit. Sorry if I have like a lack of energy right now. I'm trying so hard not to. Maybe in the next lives I will be like more energetic. I don't know. Okay. Which pair do you like the most? Honestly, right now it's GBP USD. Like definitely GBP USD. It moves better than Euro USD, and the pair changes based on what happens on the chart. For example, if the structure is better on Euro USD, for me that pair will be my favorite for the next period of time, just because I can see more opportunities on it. Oh, well, guys, if you have any more questions, please let me know. If not, I will just I will go on with the charts, with the technical analysis. Probably this is what I'm going to do because I'm curious too. I want to see what the market is doing after the NFP. Okay, so I'm waiting a little bit because my trading view has some problems at the moment. I don't understand why. Okay, one moment. That's so strange. Okay, whatever. I think I found it. All right. Let me just add you two guys. Mhm. Okay, I hope that you are able to see my chart. Probably you are. I hope so. I think I will move it like this. Okay, perfect. So let's see what happened on Euro USD. Unfortunately, for me, I see no opportunity because again, the price didn't move from this supply area. So until it will move above, or I don't know, a little bit below, I don't have anything to do with it because I'm waiting for this high to be taken and then I will start to trade. So yeah, this is what happens on daily. We can watch a little bit the 4 hours too, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is what happened. We slightly created a change of character to the downside, but I don't really trust it right now. Yeah, you could have taken some shorts, but I see liquidity over here. I see some liquidity over here. I don't know. This liquidity over here was taken, so the price can continue with a bullish movement. I don't know for sure because for me it's not clear what's happening over here, right? So I would rather just wait for a better buy position or for the market to just go here on daily and take the supply. Of course, if you're impatient, of course, if you want to catch a trade, you can. I mean, you can find some opportunities even under these market conditions. You just reduce your risk. But as long as you have other pairs to look into, for example, for me, I have GBP USD, which is pretty fine right now. Like there's no point in trading Euro USD too. Yes, there will be some weeks where you can trade both because they are beautifully aligned. Everything works great on them, but not right now. I will wait a little bit. From what I can see, again, nothing nothing really happened from last week. I mean, I caught some shorts. It wasn't something pretty great. I mean, for me, it was enough. Of course, I'm looking for something better, but let's see the 4 hour chart. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I see the 4 hour break of structure to the downside, which is pretty great. I mean, we can try to go for some shorts. I mean, it's so close to this doji. I would rather wait for this candle to go lower and then to wait for a better sell position and then to enter a trade. But it depends a lot on what's going to happen next, what's going to happen in the next week. I will just adapt my trading style based on the movements that I will see in the next week. Also, I started a new challenge with a new prop firm. So I would rather go with the most qualitative trades. I won't just simply go with all of them. Let me see. Um, One moment. Can you make one video on what is necessary to move to Malaysia? Also, how you regulate taxes on trading profits? You have to pay 10% of your profits each year, at least in my country. And about Malaysia, honestly, you don't need too much. I just grabbed some clothes, my makeup, my essentials, and then I just moved to Malaysia in like 4 days. You don't need a lot, especially if you're a US citizen. You don't. Oh, actually, you need a visa. Yeah, you need a visa too. You will get a visa on arrival for 90 days. Same for me as a Romanian. So most of the countries, I think that they receive 90 days here, and then what you can do is just so I don't know, go and travel a bit outside the country and then come back in, which I'm going to do too. So you don't need a lot. It's like summer all year. I mean, the food is great, the weather is nice. People are so helpful that you don't really need to take any information in advance. Like if you just ask on the street, somebody will help you. Very they are very educated, I don't know, and they are all speaking English, which is great. I don't have a favorite prop form at the moment, guys. I will let you know when I find one. Right now, I recommend you to try as many as possible and to build a lot of capital with prop firms. You don't have to use a single one. You just go with multiples, but please make sure that they are actually making the payouts. They are actually offering the payouts to the traders, and they are uncapping. Because there's a lot of prop firms that are starting to fail. So you need to pay attention to where you put your money in. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you have any more questions, please let me know. By the way, guys, you can always ask me questions in the DM. You can ask me questions on my Instagram. I always put on my story the Q&A. And for example, I know that I didn't answer on Instagram, but I held the questions for this live because I feel that I can express myself better on YouTube. For example, if I just start to make a story on Instagram, it feels weird for me. I would rather prefer to be here and to talk with you. And maybe the next time we will do a Zoom call. I don't know. I want to hear you too because it's like a monologue right now. I would rather have a conversation with you. Okay, let me see. I have some more questions, and after that, after like 5 minutes, I will end the live because I have to film some videos too. But yeah, this is my Sunday, by the way, guys. Like I'm working on Sundays too because during the week I'm trading, so I don't really have time for content too. Yeah. What somebody asked about mistakes as a beginner. Well, when I was a beginner, I did a lot of mistakes. First of all, I remember that when I lost the trade, I was so stubborn that I wanted to gain my profit back that I overtraded a lot. I don't know. And I didn't even wait for one single minute. I would just go in a buy, go in a sell on the same pair. I was just so confused. And this is what I did for, I don't know, the first 3 4 months. I was um, so uneducated on forex trading, because this is the word. I was so uneducated. I didn't care about any rules. I didn't have a trading plan. I just wanted to win over and over again, no matter what. I wanted to see that growth percent in my trading, and of course, obviously, it didn't happen. Also, I didn't trade in the hours of volume. I didn't trade when I needed to trade. I traded only when I had some time. For example, I don't know, I finished my meal in the afternoon and I was like, you know what? Uh, I want to trade a little bit. So I went on charts. I took some positions based on the 5 minute chart, 15-minute chart, 1 minute chart. I didn't look on 4 hours daily. I didn't even know what was happening there. And I would just, I don't know, mark the supply and demand areas, go for some ICs, for some institutional candles, for some order blocks, marked them, took the trade, waited for an outcome. If it went right, I thought of myself that I was being a great trader, but most, like 100%, I was just lucky. And when I when I was not winning, I was so upset about it. Like my psychology was so low, honestly. But I'm so happy that I continued and I realized what my mistakes were. So right now I'm pretty good, but it took me a while, honestly. It's like the fourth year of trading right now, so it's a big difference. Over trading, same. Please, can you give advice on how to overcome that? Revenge trading, yeah, exactly. I was revenge trading too. Um, Honestly, the best thing for you is to set a daily loss, like the ones that you get on prop firms, and to stop trading if you lost too much in that specific day. Also, if you see that you tried an entry and you went, let's say, for two entries in the same area and it didn't work for you, it's you always have to know when to stop and to realize when the market is right and when you're actually right, because sometimes you will believe in yourself so much and you will believe in your analysis so much that you will forget to observe what's happening on charts. You won't even look there. You will blindly believe in yourself so much that you won't even care. So we will try an entry in the same spot for a long period of time, and obviously you will lose. But yeah, that's it. Just avoid that. If your entry didn't work in the first time, in the second time, just let it go. Let it go and think of your entry clearly. Like, why doesn't it work? What's happening? Maybe it's a smart money concept trap. Maybe I'm taken as liquidity. Maybe I should give up a little bit and wait to see where the price is heading. How long did it take you to master your current trading strategy, and how did you go about learning it? It was a long run, honestly, because I didn't had a clue about what I wanted in my strategy. There weren't a lot of mentors out there that were very clear when I learned it, because they were practicing it too. This strategy is kind of new, honestly. Like, nobody masters it right now. So for me, it took like a year to adapt and to actually find the way that I trade right now. I had to adapt my old trading style with this trading style, so I can mix some strategies and I can create my own trading plan based on that. Let me see the next question. I hope I understood it correctly. How much is a spread that is too much you would not trade? For example, if it's 100 pips, do you stay out of the market? 100 pips is definitely too much. Probably you just gave one example, but I don't know. If I see that the spread is like, I don't know, more than 6 pips, 8 pips, I'm out. I'm out, definitely. Usually it happens on news, so I don't trade too much on news anyways. It depends on your broker. If you have a good broker, you don't have to worry too much about spreads. Do you have a template of your trading plan? I do, but it's combined with theory too. It's like a 40-page PDF, and I'm sharing it with my FXA members, because I mentored them and they have like the whole thing. I don't have a separate one only with the trading plan, but maybe I should do one. Honestly, it's pretty easy. A part of it is also found inside the Outlooks group that I created on Telegram. So if you're a member there, you can see exactly how I take my trades. Let's jump to the chart. I already make an analysis. I already made an analysis on EU and also on GU. When I will stop the live, I will just upload it into my YouTube channel, and you will see them if you weren't here. Another question. And when someone is a scalper, do you advise to trade like 1 to 3 hours? And what would you think? How many trades, wins and losses, should someone take before calling it a day? As a scalper, you're going for 1 to 1, 1 to 1 point 5 risk reward. Honestly, I don't know how many hours you should trade in a day. Basically, you can go only for the hours of volume if your strategy allows you to. For example, in the first hour of London, and after 1 hour, 1 hour and a half after New York session started, if you catch those two sessions, like, for you, it won't take you too long to make the profits. I think that 1 hour, 2 hours for you is enough. Even for me as a day trader, like, I trade up to 3 hours a day as a day trader. Imagine that if you're a scalper, you should. I believe that you should do less than that, because you're in and out. Like, you don't need to wait too much for the trades to go on. How many trades? It really depends on you. When I'm scalping, what I observed, like, I get in and out pretty quickly. I take around 10 trades a day if I'm scalping. If not, I would take like 2 trades a week. But yeah, it's only me. I don't know about your trading plan. I don't know how you trade. If I saw it clearly, I could give you an answer. And yes, I go for 1 to 1, 1.5 risk reward maximum too when I'm scalping. I don't go for more than that. And also, I want to mention that even as a day trader, I don't really lately I don't really go for more than 1 to 5 risk reward. I prefer to enlarge my stop loss, and just to know that I'm not taken out of that position, just to know that I'm not taken out as liquidity. So for me, I would rather do that instead of increasing my risk reward. Do you trade prop firm accounts? Yes, these are the best at the moment for me. I trade both on prop firms, but also I have a live account with a broker. The broker that I'm using is Hero FX, and you can find my link in the description box if you want to use it too. How do you manage your mind to have a good psychology? Um, it took me a while. In the beginning, I cared so much about my losses, I cared so much about my trades, but right now I realize that what works for me is to have other sources of income too. So when I'm trading, I'm not panicked. I know that I can afford losing. My risk is good, everything is good. So if I'm losing, it's not about money. It's just about making some it's just about losing some points, I don't know. And when I'm making profits, it's part of the game. Like I'm not exaggerately happy. It's like another day, you know. You don't care too much when you're trading. I asked for the number of trades, uh, of traders of trades, you know, the scalper. I'm not sure I understand the question. Revenge trading can be triggered. Yes, as a scalper, probably yes, because everything moves so fast. Probably you want to make up for your losses pretty fast too, if you're a scalper. But what I recommend for you is to set a daily target and also a daily loss. So even as a scalper, you should follow that. That makes so much sense for me. At least thanks. I'm so happy to hear that. Guys, thank you for attending this live. By the way, if you want me to do more of this, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the chat. I don't know, anywhere. You know, I'm active on Instagram, on Twitter, also on Discord. If you want to join my Discord, it's in the description box. I appreciate you a lot. It's way better to make lives than to actually create videos because I can interact with you. And I will end the live in a few minutes just because it's kind of exhausting right now because I'm ill and I can't talk too much. But thank you so much for uh, for watching it. Please organize soon a Zoom. Oh yeah, yeah. I was speaking with the other mentor from FXA, and we want to make at least one public Zoom with the Discord members, like all of them, just to make some outlooks, just to explain what trades we took in the last week. Like it would be nice. Thank you for attending to my questions clearly. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh my God, I have a hater. I don't know. Anytime I have a hater, is Romanian. Like it's never another nationality. Okay, guys. I think that I will end the live here. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe this channel because this is where I announce to when I'm doing more lives. Sorry for being slow again. I'm not even thinking clearly in English right now, but thank you for watching and see you in the next session. Bye bye.